fully functioning. You see me? Zulu out there upon the check-in idea. And just see my God active over here, so you know. I just see Father British active on one side a while ago. Big up my family. You know an idea we are talking about with God-given rights. And that stand above everything a man make. You see me? Separation of title, or always a chat about separating yourself from the fictitious entity. You know, normally we don't check in them time of day, but we find a little time today. I'm say we have to share to the people them said we. You see me? So God given right. We must always think of the church and the state, and the church and the state work together. Father K, you know something just kick off a live a while ago, my God. I link you what there. I just start a live a while ago, I link you what, my father. Alright, my God. Yeah, that was my general spiritual advisor, Nina K. Bantu. Give me a link a while ago. But when he start the live, I try to connect him early upon a little thing ongoing. You see, pray. But what they are talking about, what God give a right, same way. And the spiritual advisor for call me same time. Say, you know, say, the powers, connection, the powers that be connected everything. Divine goddess, big up yourself when you check in, big up all of my family, them where I pass through. Who are separate man-made laws from God-given laws. God laws stand above everything what man made. Man made the constitution where you're talking about right now. Man made the constitution where people talking about their rights are in a constitution. Man made that. God made man. You see me? And man decides, say, yo, money and riches and all them thing there. That make the devil, and the devil makes sins, because in order for somebody rich, somebody did have to be poor. If you know about what we are trying to say. So the man them run a system nowadays, them call it the maritime system. And everything is insured with maritime insurance, marine insurance. Nowadays we have human beings going around. And human beings have a thing what them call marine insurance. So you talk about the NIS, National Insurance Scheme. You see me? Insurance policy. And it start from the birth certificate, aka the marine insurance, or the physical stock certificate to everybody at talk about. So I've been a chat about the certificate of library and the birth certificate for the longest while. And I realize that people link me and I say them get it and they want to know the next step. The next step is understanding what is a trust. And when God make everything including man, He put it in our trust. In God we trust. That is a trust between the Creator and His creation. And the same thing, it's supposed to have flow. The Creator and its creation supposed to have flow right through. So the Creator have the right for create, and its creation still have a right for multiply. So the world said, you know. So we can always recreate, procreate, and generate. You see me? Because everything boils down to the energies, and the energies we are push forth, or push forth. You see me? The energies we are push this side. You see, pray. So we are talking about God made law, or God law. Can't say God made law. God law, universal law. Universal law is the way how the universe operate. We're not talking about the system of Babylon operate, or the Roman Empire operate them business daily. And that we are talking about. We are talking about how the natural world operate. And we're talking about the natural world. We're not talking about nothing where man genetically modified and reproduced in our different format. Octavia, big up yourself, you know. Father Danche, big up yourself, you know, my God. You see, pray. What they are try to separate the laws them. Because nowadays you see man-made laws. I try to take over laws where we know the creator make, you know. The laws them what the creator make, God laws, different from laws that man make. And some people might not know what I'm talking about. Some people might last on one part when you talk about God laws. When you think say, God write the constitution of Jamaica, though. Who thinks that God write the Constitution? God write the Bill of Rights in America? Tell me what you think, people. 'Cause we really need to know the thoughts. We really need to know the thoughts. See if we can bust a share upon this same way. So other people can hear, so they out here without fear. You see me? Give me 1 second, bust a share upon this thing. Alright. We just a forward back. So God laws, what are God laws? It's a thing we are forward from the Egyptian scrolls. Talk about the Egyptian scrolls. We are talk about them find over the Dead Seas. Hieroglyphic business, they were them find between the pyramids, them are underneath the pyramids of Giza in the Dead Sea. And them store up that in artifacts. The Pope used that to make a declaration called the Papal Bull, where he call it a decree also, the Intercartera, where him authorized Spain and Portugal to colonize one part of the world. Which part free people him point over this and say over this so. I want to go convert the people them, colonize them, and we also want to enslave them. I know say Spain and Portugal went out on the voyage and them do just as that. We are talking about TikTok police, big up yourself, Uchan evolution, big up yourself. You see me? So him say him get the power from God, acting as an illustrious sovereign. Illustrious sovereign meaning is the servant of the servants of who them call God. You see me? And them carry out a work on behalf of the Creator through the will of the people. You see me? We talk about the people, we talk about the populace, everybody in general. Nah, single out some people, everyone's and ones in general we're talking about. You see, pray. So, right there, so, him use God law, and God law where him decide to do based on the natural realization of how things occur in the universe. So, him use universal law to declare the papal bull. You see me? Him use a certain order to declare the papal bull. I'm not going to say it is the best thing him do, But him use the same scrolls and the same thing to make them decisions, and the Roman Empire was risen from under mud. Them dig it out of some mud pit or some deep place where it is buried. And them start idolize the whole system where them call the Roman Empire nowadays, so boil down to the government of any country at all where you come from. I have to pay homage to who? To the king or to the queen. Whatever capacity it find itself in right now. You see me? So, while that go on now, people are pay homage to somebody else. You don't forget who the creator is. You don't forget which part the whole on the rights. You don't forget which part the natural hemisphere really formulate from. You see me? And that's how we boil back to the point of God law. When did man lose track of God law? The God-given rights where them have fear act under statutes, acts, and codes. God brawling, The man them have a 1666 Cestui Kevi Act, where the Pope, some Justian guy, decides say, yo, him did ever use this document to declare the world as one bankrupt place. I never ever say one bankrupt place. But him declare the world to be a big business place. So him declare the world to be a part of his trust. And him did have some powerful people who work with him to formulate the trust there. So in my father's house, there are many mansions. So the big trust is the father's house. And them call the father the Pope. And you have many mansions. You have the IRS who collect tax on behalf of them. It's a trust, The trust replicate the trust where the Creator have with man. In God, we all trust in God. But yet still, You have byproduct of the original contract with we and the creator. The contract with we and the creator, enough for ask, it's signed and printed in our blood, in our DNA. You see me in our life. Just by hearing my voice right now, that is a autograph from the creator. Say the contract still valid. You see, pray. The contract what we have with the creator is the gift of life was passed from the creator unto us. You see me? And we must always acknowledge that. We never did that for people. That are the ultimate wealth. The gift of life is the ultimate wealth. So you see this, the acts and the statutes and the codes, them they set up as medium for extract the wealth from the people. Acts and statutes and codes govern corporations and not living man and woman. You see me? So the birth certificate is a trust. So me I talk about the 1666 Cestui Kevi. You see me? Let me see if I can pull it up for go now. A little bit more information about the 1666. 1666 Cestui Kevi Act. Who hear about that 30? The 1666 Cestui Kevi Act is a historical statute enacted in England to address issues arising from individuals who were absent or missing, particularly who had gone beyond the seas. So the act allows for the presumption of death of individuals, for individuals who have been absent for 7 years without proof of life, thereby enabling their estates to be managed or transferred. That is how the government take control of anything. This legislation was particularly significant in the context of the Great Plague and the Great Fire of London, which had led many people being unaccounted for. The act aimed to resolve the legal uncertainties, whatever that means. You see me? So them say this is all about one big. Well, we can't even describe it. But this is the medium where them use to say them can take control of other people's estate because nobody no come forward to claim it. Them presume that everyone is dead. You see, pray. So recital says to Kevi, all who lost at sea and all who dead around our part. You see me? This act are where them use for presume ownership. So Cestui Kevi remaining beyond the sea for 7 years together and no proof of their life. So basically, people were acting with the birth certificate saying that the government name is their name and presuming to be lost at sea. The system will actually act in the same accord. This is how the act come from. The God-given right versus the acts, the statutes, and the codes. And we must know how to separate the title. Separate yourself, which is the living man, from the person. You see me? The person is the corporate person. And we have classes, the link in my bio for the classes. So if you know want to get further overstanding of how to separate yourself from the title, couple people are link me and say them get the certificate of live birth, and that's really great. That is step 1. You see, pray. So, if such person or persons for whose life or lives such estate have been or shall be granted as aforesaid shall remain beyond the seas, or elsewhere absent themselves in the realm by the space of 7 years together, and no sufficient and evident proof be made of the lives of such person respectively in any action commenced for the recovery of such tenants by the lesser or reversion, in every such case the person or persons upon those lives or lives such estate depended shall be accounted as naturally dead. And it's not me say this. Me have a show which part I read from people. So you can get a better understanding. I'm just plug in the PC. So it not shut off my way. You know the code, No say the system find a way of it. We commit treason against we. Every time when we start blood clot talk. You see me? I show no where I read from. So them say such person shall be presumed dead. Such person. Oh, yeah, I'm read it a while ago. See it? Shall be accounted as naturally dead. So I'm read it again. If such person meaning the living man or woman acting as the straw man, you see me? Are the persons them were acting as the straw man for whose life or lives such estate have been or shall be granted. So if you did act as the straw man for a certain estate for a certain period of time, and this shall be granted aforesaid shall remain beyond the seas. So if you act like say you're not upon the land. If you act like a marine creature that is in the water and not a living man or woman that is on the land, you not come forward for claim your estate or nothing. You see me? So no sufficient evidence or proof shall be made of such person, and the such sufficient I might talk fast because I want to run through my brain. I'm try to slow down. The sufficient evidence or proof must be a declaration of your life upon the public record. So you must declare your status as a living man or woman. And how you do that? Biometric information proves that you are a living man or a living woman. So if you wanna stay so boobs and do the blood clot declaration, the system ago. Alright, which part there? Sufficient proof be made of the lives of such person, respectively in any action commence for the recovery of such tenements. Tenements meaning your properties by the lessor or reversioner. In every such case, the person or persons upon whose life or life such estate depended shall be accounted as naturally dead. And in every action brought for the recovery of the said tenement by the lessor or reversioner, their heirs or assignees, the judges before whom such action shall be brought, shall direct the jury to give a verdict as if the person so remaining beyond the seas or otherwise absenting himself were dead. This sound like a Spanish. Me sure this sound like a Spanish to a lot of people. Whole heap of people, me sure say not get what me I say a while ago. But me break down this in a Jamaican patois so you can get it. Because I know say I only patois you can understand. This I say, if you no bumbo clat correct on fucking status, you see me? From being that corporate fiction, aka the government name, if you don't stop act like the government name but start acting as the beneficiary of that business name, that is a business name registered under Business Name Registration Act of Jamaica, no, I go constantly be accounted as naturally dead. One day, I say that right. Donick. Yeah, laugh. It's so like a joke. I'm not joking, you know. I'm dead serious right now. I am dead serious. We not laugh at all. People, if you no think a joke, I make you go on, you know. The serious people, them can drop someone in the comment. If you know say I'm serious and I'm not joking, drop someone in the comment. Michael, big up yourself, Michael. Skellington and up top, my father. You see me? So, provided that always that if any person or persons hey, shall be evicted out of any lands or tenements by virtue of this act, and afterwards, if such person or persons upon whose life or lives such estate or estates depend shall return again from beyond the seas, or shall, on proof in any action to be brought for the recovery of the same, to be made appear to be living or not, or to have, let me slow down, or on proof in any action to be brought for the recovery of the same, to be made appear to be living. So that means that if you would declare upon the public record, say yo, you are actually living, and how you do that, you have to bring biometric proof that you are actually alive. You see, pray. And that is one reason why them come for capture people biometric information. At this time, you see it have a lot to do with the Cestui Act and the Cestui Trust account. You see, pray. So the boy them say, you don't have to appear to be living or to have been living at the time of the eviction when the transfer took place. That then and from thenceforth, the tenant or the lessee who was outed of the same is or their executors, administrators, or assignees shall or may re-enter, repossess, hold, and enjoy the said lands or tenements in his or their former estates for and during the lifelongs or lives or so long term as the said person or persons upon whose life or lives the said estate are during the life or lives of so long term as the said person or persons upon whose life or life the said estate or estates depend shall be living, and also shall upon the action or actions to be brought by him or them against the lesser reversioner or tenants in the possession or other persons respectively. We since me I read too much, but I hope you not get to me I read some people, because this kind of confusing. Whoever write this thing, the language of them write it in a kind of confusing. But basically, wait a show we say, if anyone correct them status and come forward as the living beneficiary of any estate where you used to represent. You see me, and in a Jamaica you have age when the bonds mature. This is just one step height. This is just one piece height. You know, have to add up every single dots together. You see it? So after the bond get mature, you see me, which is the age of majority in a whatever country, you can just call it the age of maturity. When them say you're mature to make certain decisions on your own behalf. Now you can redeem this same document by carrying it to whatever minister is there in charge of the same Cestui account. You make them know, say, hey, I am the living man, such and such. Prove your status or prove your declaration where you make. Express your trust. Make them know, say, your identity is in trust and you'd like to transfer or convey, which is the key word, your land or tenement where you try to recover from them. You see, pray. So this Akia is something where people need to get tap into. Tenements is referring to your body, aka the body of the land. That is it, my father. So the land and the tenements is basically your personal property. Land or personal property that is given in trust. And we always talk about this over the administrator general place. You see me? Because them deal with the Cestui, you know. The Cestui is known as a charitable trust. I hope ones and ones get that out of everything when I read so far. It is a charitable trust. In a French, it means for he who survives. You see me? And it boils along to the land and division of the personal property, where people stay so boobs and cut up, because a while ago I did tell you about the Pope, and how the Pope get possession of the whole world, because him realize that every single thing is in trust with the creator. So him use the concept there for come on for the same thing, for say I'm going to create a system just like what the creator created. You see me? For balance thing for mankind. So he's acting as the mediator between living and the unseen. The unseen, which is their creator or someone that gives them the power to do certain things on the behalf of whoever agrees. You see me? So everything boils along back to the contract and the consent. But everything in the beginning was implied. Every single thing was implied until you reach of a certain age. You hear about the prodigal son? The prodigal son will try to take control of his inheritance before his father did actually granted the authorization to do what he want to do. So him actually go around and say, yo, father, you know, say, I feel like so I can manage my little piece of food. I can't wait till when you're dead in my God. Me personally can't wait till when you're dead. So better you just give me the little thing where you say you put on for me, so when you pass off, you see me? We can multiply it or something. But little did this youth know, say, yo, him father did have a plan, a good plan. Him father did put every single thing in a trust. And this is one of the golden rule with trust. When something is in a trust, it did it for a certain reason. And the beneficiary must not have, the beneficiary can have access to the trust, you know. But in a case like this, the father knows, say, the son not have the mindset ready for manage certain properties on his own yet. So him set it up in a one trust and say anytime I pass off, by me pass off, the youth I might reach a certain age. Or we never say by time for pass off. We have put it by time for reach 25 years. But this youth here does 15. But show him grow like a big man and grow around be a big people. Him feel like say him could have managed whatever properties him father did have in possession for him. But him father did make sure say things go right. So the ones go stay some books and say, yo, daddy, me ready fit. And him father say, all right, me tired of you, but I have a blood clot there. You have to take 6 of the pig, you have to take 3 cow, you have to take 3 donkey, you have to take around half dozen fowl, and I'm going to give you some of the silver kind them and the gold kind them will be not save up. So this man get every single thing and say, what? Bumbo clap, me get 6 donkey. But how am I going to manage them? The first thing I have to do, I have to call 6 of my friend them. You see me? Pity him never know say him friend them have a plan around the side where I say as him get it, so we have to take it and kill 2 of them pig there. Kill 6 donkey, we keep a party. The one that just full of belly. We never sell nothing for make no profit. And the people them start cook food out of the man blood clot inheritance so him take before time. The man go another part and a girl see man say, yo, I kinda like you, know, but you know, I want 2 cow. I want 2 cow before me can go away. So the man go give the girl the 2 cow, never know say it's a girl that will sell herself. You see me? And get a 1 broke off her and 2 of them cow them gone just so. So the man I wonder what kind of cross is it for the girl where him go sleep with when I a cross is just take him. But the whole of him father inheritance just gone on the drain. Him left with couple silver kind. And the couple silver kind them have a man when go sell him pig them. Go link him back and for borrow back 2 pig from him. And the man say, you mad. You will never get 2 pig from me. The best you can do is go and clean out the pig pen. And we give a little thing. So the youth end up running at the pig pen. And name out of the bumbuckler pig pan. The same food where the youth and name. So it's like somebody where him father know. Because him father was a royal man. For a man give me youth 6 cow we are 15-year-old and them sitting there. And so much animal and so much silver kind. You see me where the youth go squander off in a fast time. And the youth never have no sense. We say, yo, we could build a one house, we could build a little foundation. We see if we can set a little thing, we get them bird and go and multiply and lay some egg. Or get something for go and mature. The youth not do nothing like that, brother. The youth go floss out every single thing. So somebody a pass around there because you know the man have some rich link. When I rich link, them I say, yo, I'm going to buy some pig and see the youth in the pig pen lie down side of the pig. Like the food where him just and them are the same thing up on the 2 of them mouth. The man I say how the blood clot is. So no such man son that. And such man, you go say, blood clot, brother. Are you a really such man, son? You don't know, say your father want a rich blood clot boy. And the mayor say your father give you one piece of food and you're supposed to be over Dubai. I live over so with some of the Saudi prince, them the biggest life over Dubai, who think say they are live they run you so lie down in a pig pen. So the man stays up and carry him back to him father, and him father say, boy, you see me a blood clot tell you. But him father wasn't a fuck up man. Him father go sell him to kill one of the biggest cow them, cause we have one of we son them just return. When another son there, cause man have a big son, you know, and the big son of him do the whole of the hard work, brother. The big son, him and forgot bush go tired all of the cow them while the youth wake up a morning time and get breakfast. You see me 3 meals a day, no beans to pay tall blanket at night, no mosquito bite. So there's a thing like that, my brother. The big son here will go on and kind of feel away, and the father say, yo, no watch no face, man. Everything me have done here when already. I show you little brother, you see it. But the moral of the story, because me never know me as a storyteller. You see it. A time and a place did a favorite thing. And when it is time for redeem yourself, because the Cestui KV act we did that talk about, and we are showing to say, when it reached the age of majority, because most of our parents, them never did get the opportunity for redeem themselves. You see me? And the estate was passed on to we. So the estate get merged with our estate and the government still have it in them possession, or whoever is controlling it still have it in them possession. You see, pray. So what we need to look at now is declaring our status as a living man and woman and stop acting like that person. And we talk about an active administrator for the account. Someone that can actually take charge. Because if that now go on, you're going to constantly have the administrator general. And the administrator general is mandated to act upon deceased estate. That means a dead entity estate. The persons, them. Yeah, that's our administrator general job they for do. Administrator general is now linked with the accountant general. So while the funds are generated through your properties, them because people are use them properties, people use them signatures and everything where them signature go upon on securities. These securities are being traded, buy, sold, and exchanged on the stock exchange market, Jamaica Stock Exchange and other international markets where them trade securities. You see me, bonds, what we are talking about, such as the physical stock certificate and bonds that are generated from that same stock. You see, pray. So people need to know that the stock has been dematerialized. That means everything translates to one digital format, electronic format, and it is ready to be liquidated. You see me? That means it's ready to be transferred from anywhere. When you know cash out from somewhere and them say liquidate, that means that the funds ready for move. It is in your account, liquidated. Liquidation is taking place right now, and everything gone digitally. So what the ones and ones them need now is your biometric information. When you we're going back to you now, and we are talking about God-given rights to stand above man-made laws, acts, statutes, and codes. Them they are things where man make. Nobody can touch the creator, universal law. Nobody can change universal law from what universal law is. Them only can presume that ones and ones that are presuming that there are also persons are naturally dead. And if you are naturally dead, that means you don't have no rights upon the ground. You don't have nothing to stand for because you are a dead entity, and a dead entity don't even have a voice. So the moment when you identify yourself as that corporate fiction, you lie down in the jurisdiction of water, ready to drown. Because if you are going to dive off in our water, we know say that now no bottom. It now no depth. Nobody never measure it to tell you say that a 200 feet or 100 feet out of water down there. So. And you are going to dive off with one 200-pound thing tie on by your foot. Where you feel like you go on? You think you are going to float? That is what them classify to be deep waters. When you waive your right from being a living man or a woman for stand up in a deep waters, knowing what me I say to you, you supposed to know what me I say to you. But, oh there, that is it for now, my people. You see me? The Cestui KV In a French, it means for who survive. Yo. It means for the ones who survive. And it's a bad game like that. I don't know if the ones who have no questions, so they want to ask before jump out off of this, because you know, it's not a whole day thing. You see me? It's not a whole day thing. We just come bust a quick 35, 40 minutes same way. With the ones and ones them to share the information so people can know that the system is at work. And while the system is working, you must not sleep. Ochan, big up yourself now. Evolution done. You see me? The system not sleep. You see it? For them job is to violate people rights 24/7. For them job is to make a profit from living man and woman 24/7. When we say violate people rights 24/7, we are talking about the God-given rights. Because God-given rights stand above the constitutional rights, you know. When people talk about the constitution, people don't know say a man right at blood clot, you know. They have some man who sit down around a table, them time there. If I nowadays a computer, them would have sit down around. But you have some man who sit down around a table and make decisions on how they are going to govern the person. And what is the person? The person is whoever is presumed to be naturally dead. Are you naturally dead? My people, come on, man. Are you a person? People not gonna get it, you know. I know you have some people where think they not gonna get it, but them get it same way. But the average mind might not be able to grasp this, but buy it a little piece and chew it up. Piece by piece by piece by piece. And that's why we stay consistent to push out the message. You see me? Each one reach one little bit. Each one teach one little bit. Each one learn little bit. One cocoa full basket, and that we say. You see, pray. So we are talking about reclaiming back your estate. Reclaiming back your estate, or reconveying your estate, your property, your land, and your tenement, the area determines your rights to control the title. Because that we are talking about, you know, the title to the land. Who have a title right now? Somebody have your title and them a benefit off of your title. What is your title? Someone having your title is now benefiting from your title. One day, for no overstanding, we may say we are talk Spanish. We got Spanish or we got French. Oh, there, Portuguese. As me I say, my people, we're not going to spend the whole night upon the life, whole day upon the life. We just there to spit a little knowledge, spit a little fire so once and once can hear. We sit in Melissa, big up yourself, you know. You see me? Big up your ones, them. Big up your hard man. While Apache, you outside, my father. You see it? You outside. We are sure ones and ones we are walk on the journey. Because battlefield with the pan down here saying in Jamaica, you know. We're walking on the journey of breaking all chains, all bondages. You see me? We free up 1,000 slaves already and could have free 1,000 more if people realize that them did as slaves. Paul, big up yourself too, you know. Manners and respect in all aspect, my God. You see me? So as we are show the one them, don't be that person. You see me? We know what the person is. You do not want to put yourself in the jurisdiction of that person. You see it? We know the fight, rough and tough outside sometime, and the system ease up. You see me? So ones and ones must know that there is no easing up. And we see the system are bend right now. Them gone low. Abantu, I have many questions. I man have a question. Bring me on higher. Talk up the things, brother. May I go stay tuned. Send a request if you want to forward up, my father. We have a few more minutes before we jump off of the live. We have around 21 minutes to be exact before we jump off of the live. You see me? We are around the 1 for 1 hour. I'm just a light up my spliff and thing. Mm-hmm. Uchan go a wall light a spliff and can't light a spliff. We outside. So the question them, how the question them go, my father, my general from down at Trinidad, you always a check in with a X amount of questions. How the questions go? You want to reclaim yourself. Have you started the process yesterday, mate? I think you say, yo. I think you say you're about to create your own documentation. You know the thing go?
Yes, me
I,
brother. Again, greetings to you, man.
yeah, what about?
You know what I going on here?
While apart, you up top.
I man creating the certificate of live birth, right? What I want to know is what information I have to put on that apart from the usual. I have to put because me can't get the doctor them name and that thing there so.
You don't need no doctor, my brother. You need your mother and your father alive.
My mother alive, father dead.
You get your mother and somebody else related to your mother will know when you did born. I get other people know you for over a year or 2 years for attest say oh. You get your brother and your sister them for sign off on a document, man, my brother. You don't need a doctor. What is the purpose of a doctor? For document things? You can be your own doctor in this case. You see me? If I do the documentation you have to do. Because remember say you're not going to literally born again, you know. If a man born again, him not going to enter up with a mother woman come back out. So the doctor are necessary.
True.
Yeah. So you just need for attest the fact that you are actually who you say you are. And you get witness for witness it. And you want to put it on the public records. You know that?
True.
Yeah, my brother. That's all.
Yeah, man. Respect. Me love the work you and Skeleton Dan do fire. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big up yourself, Skeleton Dan. Me I look up to you too, you know. You want me look up better them? Me look up to all you boy. Appreciate it, boy.
That's a
Appreciate
cool.
it. Yeah.
That's cool. So do the right thing, man, my father. And when they out up on the campaign, I go and do it same way, you know?
True.
Yeah. Fully. Fully. So what the warrior mentioned a while ago with the certificate of live birth, creating your own, it not for name certificate of live birth, you know. I remember that you were never birthed. You were actually born. You see me? So you can have your live born record, or you can have your certificate of life. You see me? So you are actually alive. And you have to attest the fact. Sign it under perjury same way. Because you know how the ball game go. You see me? Get the witness them for sign it under perjury same way. And put it on the public record, and that is it. You see me? That is it. My general, I send a request, he come like him phone now, connect up or something now go on. Lee grass. Something now go on there so. But as we are show the ones them, so we have a little bit of time before we check off for this. So if you have no questions, you know have to ask, you can run them by way from early out. From Shirley out. You see, pray. The phone you now connect my God. So I want to, what if one cannot afford your service and want to apply for the certificate of live birth? So you can go down to RGD and tell them say you want to apply for a certificate of live birth. It is as easy as that, my sister. You see me? It is as remember say no me make the certificate of live birth, them know my sister. I just facilitate the service. You see me? And you know my facilitation, my terms and conditions might different from the average. So if you can find another route to do it, it would be vital. You see, pray. And the easiest way to get it done are the people who have it, you don't need to link. Mainly. And a whole heap of people are link me and tell me say them get it. That is great news. You see me? But you have to write information. Birth, what is most vital information one will need? Melissa, you probably want to send a request and explain further. You see, pray. But the cost them where me apply certain way towards the service them. Whenever I call them charges, you see me? There's a mandatory contribution. I'm sure say you have people who do it cheaper. Said we. Greetings.
Oh, I'm not see my mic. So,
Man, I
Abantu,
hear you, man. I
you
hear
hear
you.
me? All
Yeah.
right. So, my question was, I realize I make some error while typing, but my question is like, suppose me want to apply and me can't afford the services, cause expensive, but me just can't afford it right now. So you said just go to the registrar general and tell them that I want to create a certificate of a live birth, and them are just do
No,
it.
you're not gonna create it because them have it already. You are
Mm,
apply, request a certificate of live birth from them.
yeah. And the
Yeah.
process are gonna be now gonna be tedious and now gonna be difficult because when you try to step outside and the reins of society standard and the system where them set up, them kind of create obstacles a whole heap of issues
But may I say, you hear my sister?
them achieve.
You hear my sister? You hear me?
Just yeah,
You hear me though?
me I hear you.
Yeah, may I
Me I
say,
hear you, man. Yeah, me I hear you.
have you ever went down by RGD for try apply?
No, I've never. Like, me never even know about these things. Honestly, a lot of these things are over here some learning in a real life. Cause even when me see other people that talk about this now, and me I say, me learn, I band to me here first, talk about these things. Cause we never know these things, you know?
Yeah. But more that advise you
So,
to go down there by yourself, man. Cause you can go down there and the security say, yo, the girl you look good. And let you in. And when you reach in, the brother out there at the front deck say, yo, the girl, say you look good. And him just give
that
you the
not have nothing
document
to do
and
with.
tell you every single thing what to do. And you just pay
Me
one
never
little
so
fee.
lucky.
And you
Like,
get
no, me
through.
not, they look, me not. No, me not believe in that there something there. But you say the
It will
process
happen,
is
man.
just
When
go
me,
there
when me just I tell
and
you
make
to do, I
them.
make a step first. Because for me, you left out of my bush. It have a class.
And me wouldn't expect you to do it for me. That's why I would like to be able to do it for myself. And if me do it for myself, me have whole pa brother, me can teach them where Rasta man to believe in a certain things
Mm-hmm.
too. So if me can
Mm-hmm.
get it done for myself, I would be a living example that it is possible, even though we
Alright,
know it
alright,
possible already,
alright. Hear me say, my sister. You are gonna go down at
Yeah,
RGD and
yeah,
you are gonna tell them say you want to verify your identity. Is there a form
yeah.
available? And you can tell them say you see somebody on the internet named Abantu Zulu and them tell you for ask for the verification application form. You see me?
Okay.
And you have a request on that form, a certificate of live
Verification
birth.
application.
Where you say you want from them? Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask for a verification application form to verify
Correct.
a verification of birth. That
Correct.
alright. In a real life, me gonna do it.
Yeah, man, my
Come not look
sister.
far from me have a registrar
Well,
general
if you do
this
that and you
close
not
by.
get through, then you start save up some money for link me here.
That me have, if you don't work out, that me have to do yes.
Yeah. It have a work though, man. Cause me know say security I gonna like you. And the brother when we work at front desk I gonna like you. And when you got the cashier gonna say, yo, you know say a 50% discount because I like you. You see me?
Really? No,
Yeah. A
you see,
union,
first
the
time,
union
alright,
Melissa.
so the first time I come by your live, the first time ever. That time I just recently filed for about 3 years to get my brother with a 33-year-old birth certificate. I used to believe this is such a good thing. We need it. It's vital. If you don't have it, you can't do nothing. And then as soon as me get it, like a week after one morning before, like early, me I scroll through TikTok. book up on your live. I say, me even comment in a live, in a it, I ask me say, if me come from, if a Africa me come from or Jamaica, I say, no man, me a Jamaican, but I was so, like, you know, we grew up learning that if you don't have a birth certificate, you're an alien and you cannot do anything. So as soon as me get him on birth certificate, I feel like, oh, I did him such a, you know, a favor. Me realize the shit, and not even he think much deeper than that. So all right, so it's a verification, a verification form, right?
Yeah, or you can call it the verification application form.
Oh, the verification application form.
Correct. Yeah, man. Yeah, I get through with it, man. Melissa.
Okay.
Just explain to them. You have a carry your birth certificate and explain to them, say you have this already. This is not what you want. You see me?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then, Mr. Harold, thanks for the information, and it's
Yes, man.
vital and necessary. We appreciate what you do. And thank you. As me say, if and you know, if me no if me have no problem, we will link you.
Yeah, man.
All right, respect.
So we have around 9 minutes left. We don't know if no one else have no more questions to ask you. Any more questions from the ones and ones them around the cut? First process well learned. Okay, that's well said. Anyone else have no more questions? We're talking about the God-given rights versus acts and statutes and codes and all of them sit there. You see me? You go check out in a 9 minutes to people, around 8 minutes and now. 2 free I self. Second process. The second step of set up a trust in my father. You see me? Set up your trust and start declare your identity. Separation of title. And that will be done and same time we have to do no will and put the will on the public record. I have a class available. The link in my bio, my people. So the ones that just click the link within my bio. And you will get access to the class. Does this apply in the UK as well? It depends on my father. Because UK thing kind of set different, but you can call it the same thing. In a UK, them kind of not really issue certificate of live birth because the birth certificate is already issued in the format of the live birth record. It kind of tricky. Upon the UK naturalization certificate and birth certificate in some cases that I've seen before, it already states that you are such and such from the family such and such. If you're overs. I don't know if you can check in on the life. My G will ask over UK. You have a Jamaican birth certificate or a UK birth certificate. You see me? Or naturalization certificate. Naturalization certificate is similar to a birth certificate now. Once must know that. It is a security that is issued, a debt security that is issued by the government. You see me? All of them certificate are securities. Whereas if them issued by the government, them are debt securities and that proves say a debt is owed to the owner. A debt is owed. O-W-E-D. My accent sound a little way. You see me? Actually the same process, man, my father. Just join, but what's the real pros behind getting the live birth verified? But just did I read about the Cestui Act of 1666, and it states that if you are acting in the capacity of the person name is on the birth certificate. You see, if you are acting as that person, you are presumed as naturally dead. I don't know if you hear what I say or that mean anything to anybody when I talk to right now. Or I should not talk to the body, to any soul when I'm talking to right now. The soul we are trying to connect with. Danche, big up yourself for my father. We know you're a top student in our class. We go call you a student. You see, pray. Everything them man they connect up on fully. You see me? Write down, take notes, records. Yeah, the record keeper in my father. Michael, big up yourself, you know, Yahuda.
We're
It's
gone.
there. Yeah.
Up. We're
I put
gone.
up the link. I put up the link in my bio for the thing they said, you know. But me I say, I want to
Yeah.
run a live with you a little more, just for that. People, this are the Empress where our host they get bun down where they are. And me have the link in my bio for the GoFundMe for people who want give her a support or a strength. Couple people that link me. The link in my bio, so you can click the link in my bio and I go see it. You see me, you can click on it and contribute to our said way. Me have a whole reason with our little more. Sometimes little more we have to find the time and all a reason. If you're half an hour or an hour. You see me? So more people can check in. Just keep it on the topic they said way.
Alright.
Everything go differently.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just there, watch once, you know?
Right here, man. Right here. You see me? I'm there, I go and run off a little thing. A couple more minutes, I say me have to check out. 4 more minutes. And I answer
Yeah.
some questions on the topic I said here. You see me?
Yeah.
Little more we have to run off a thing proper, man.
Alright, my tree.
Alright, sis.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, now check it out. My side. Now see I heard, man, Big Sav. You see me? We have 4 more minutes. I don't know where so I ask you no questions before we check out of the live. People. I heard about it over here though. Alright then, my father. You can give me a link in my people. Big up all of the ones somebody over on YouTube where I listen this stream and same way. You see me? Remember say the link in my bio. So everybody will want to listen the replay upon the classes them are going already. We have some vital information in the classes them. You see me? So just do the right thing, click up the form in declaration of identity. You know what was that, my father? The declaration of identity, the form. What you mean, like a form where you full out? I don't think there is a form where you full out, my father. You have to declare whatever is on your mind or whatever is in your identity. Yeah, manners and respect, my G. I go forward, black. Alright, my father. Alright then. We're gonna make a check out, peeps. Around 2 minutes we have. I'm gonna think we still have 3 minutes. I don't think we have no more questions from the ones and ones. What do I need from RGD? I have no idea, my brother. You see me? Anybody wanna get the RGD thing? Form. Oh, the form what you need from RGD. Oh, it's called the verification application form. I just over so I say, man, my God, you make me a twist up all my brain a while ago. I wonder what you try to say. It's called a verification application form. You see me? It was full out the necessary information. I don't want nobody to call my phone and ask me what I want to put on the paper. You see me? I do not want nobody to call my phone or any of the office lines them and ask what to go on the paper. That now go blood clot work. I'm trying to find it online. I don't think you'll find it online. Ligras, Pancho Fury. You have to do a little bit more than that, my father. You see me? You have to do a little bit more than that. You see it? But the number available right there so for consultation, my father. You see me? You can just press the right button them and we get all your questions them answer. I don't want nobody to call my phone and ask one for put on a blood clot farm down at RGD. You see it? We're out and about still, my people. Until the next time, you see me? We are going to check out. Big up my family.